We have different levels of this life. You yourself can attest to the fact that where you are now is not where you were in the past. We were once babies. All of us were born as babies. And today we have grown to become who we are now in this life. The age we've attained now is not how we were where we were born. So we can all attest to the fact that we were once somewhere else and today we are where we are. That should prove to us that we all have different levels of this life or different stages to pass in this life before we exit. So if we are aware of this fact, we will appreciate or acknowledge God in every situation. We will be grateful to God for where we are now. If you are sincere to yourself, you will admit the fact that you are not where you were before. You will admit that, yes, you were somewhere and God has brought you this far. Regardless of what you might be going through right now, be grateful to God for where you are and acknowledge that should even teach you the more that there are levels or there are times and seasons that happens to everyone in this life. You might be where you wish to be. You might also be where you never expected you will be in this life. You might be going through things that you have never envisaged will ever happen to you. You might be living a fulfilled and satisfied life which you might never dreamt of. Whatever your case may be grateful to God and acknowledge and admit the fact that we have levels in this life. The fact that you were once a baby and today you are an adult or you are wherever you are now, or the level or the age you have now, that should tell you that we have different levels in this life. Where you were is not where you are now, and where you are now will not be where you will be forever, for there's nothing that is permanent on this planet Earth. What you have been through or came out from, others couldn't even cross that bridge. Others were not even privileged to even go through that situation in order to even come out of it in the first place. Talk less of maybe enduring or coming out of your situation. So whatever you might be going through in this life, regardless of whatever it is, challenges you might be facing or problem you might have at hand, be grateful to God and admit the fact that we have levels in life. If you have that at the back of your mind, it will help you to know the decision you will take in this life to impact you positively. If you know that there are levels or stages of this life, it will help you to either direct or redirect your path for you to know the decisions that you will take, because you know that the decisions you take today will determine where you will be tomorrow. You will not always be where you are now, just like we are not where we were before. So appreciate and act accordingly. Take decisions that will help you. Do things that will reflect in the next level of life that you wish for yourself. Do things that will help you positively tomorrow. Don't act ignorantly. Don't live in ignorance. Don't live as though you have no future or you have nowhere going in this life. We should all be aware that nothing is permanent in this life. We were not this way. We were not born as grown-ups. We were babies, and today we've grown to become who we are now. The same way, whatever we will become, God willing, tomorrow will determine or reflect the decisions that we take today. So we should all learn to be responsible. If we agree with the fact or carry this fact at the back of our mind, if we allow this to help us in taking decisions, then we have to be responsible. We have to be responsible enough to do things that will impact us positively, things that will influence our next life positively. We should be conscious and mindful of ourselves, knowing very well that whatever we do today will reflect our outcome that's what I mean, will reflect what will be tomorrow. If we are mindful of that, it will help us to take decision, and the wise decision. And it will also help us to see opportunities and take advantage of those opportunities. That we will not only see opportunities pass us by, we will take advantage of them. Not only taking the advantage of those opportunities, but actually utilizing those opportunities in order to help impact or influence our lives positively tomorrow. We should be conscious of ourselves in the decisions that we take. We should be conscious in order to take decisions or act wisely. Whatever we do in this life, our actions and inactions will determine what will become tomorrow. For whatever you do to others today will be done to you tomorrow. If you are aware of that, if you know that you have different levels of this life and nothing is permanent, you should be able to take decisions or do things. Your actions should be able to influence people or yourself positively. You should be able to do things that will impact your life positively or improve on your life. Things that you will do that you will see progress in this life should be the things that you should think of. Know the sort of things that you do. For instance, if you need to lose weight, you know what to do. You know that you will need to maybe check the quantity of food that you eat, or you need to check the type of food that you eat, or if you have to balance your diet, you have to do so. If you want to gain weight as well, you will know that, okay, there are certain things I have to eat in order to gain that weight. The same way, if we want to see any changes, if we want to see any changes in our lives next time or in our next level of life, then we should be able to take decisions that will impact us in that regard. We should be able to take decisions that will help us achieve those particular goals that we have set for ourselves. We should remember that nothing is permanent in this life. And nothing is permanent in this life. The same way our positions and status are also not permanent. When you are going through situations, know that it is not permanent. The same way, if you are enjoying your life today, know that nothing is permanent. Therefore, if you want a sustainability of whatever you are enjoying today, make sure you work towards sustaining that particular thing you are enjoying. The same way, if you don't like whatever you are going through or passing through in this life, do something differently, that you will see a different result. For you cannot be doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So for you to see a different life next time, make sure you do things differently, or try to analyze yourself, the things that you need to correct in order to improve on your life or to see the different results that you are expecting in your life. We should all take our life seriously, treat everyone also equally. We should not treat people based on their status in this life or whatever we believe or feel they have. No, we should treat everyone equally, for there is no one above anyone. It's just that some people are privileged than others. That doesn't mean they are more important than the others. We should treat everyone equal. Since we don't know what tomorrow holds for us, and since we know that we have different levels of this life, we should be mindful of that fact and treat everyone equally, because you don't know who might come to be of help to you or who might be your aid next time. So we should treat others, or we should treat everyone equally, and do things positively. Things that we want others to do to us should be the things that we do to others. We should be mindful of the sort of things we say. We should be mindful of how we act towards others. We should be mindful of the decisions we take, for the decision we take today will reflect what we become tomorrow. And may God help all of us to also have faith in Him, God Almighty. And we should also not forget to believe in ourselves, that whatever we put our mind to do, which will impact us positively, we'll be able to do it. We shouldn't forget to always trust in our Maker, for with God all things are possible. That even if in our next level of life, anything at all should happen, because He's a faithful God, if our trust is in Him, He's more than able to make everything beautiful for us at His own time. If you have watched up to this time, Lovely viewers, may God bless you so much for doing so. I appreciate you so much. Kindly do well to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Do well to like my videos and turn on the notification